Well, I guess it's my cue. Welcome, everyone. How you doing tonight? We're gonna be getting into our normal stuff, and you can see Jakku just rated us. Welcome, Jakku. How you doing? Um, doing well. Awesome. Those of you who don't know Jakku, you should go give him a follow. He is not only the CEO of Warp World, which is a company that builds streaming tools, including a little extension called Crowd Control. He is also I think technically a hacker, but maybe in a former life now. But yeah. But how's it going? Welcome. Those of you from Jakku stream and just in general that may not know me, my name is Gary Kramlich. I am the lead developer of Pidgin Instant Messenger. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you use it, maybe you used to use it, maybe you know by its old name a game. Either way, we work on it here. That's all we do here. Right now, we are currently working towards an experimental release of Pidgin 3. Pidgin 3 has technically been in development officially since 2012, I think. So only 12 years, whatever. Duke Nukem Forever's got nothing on us. Although the concept of this has been around since 2008. But we're working towards an experimental release of it for the end of the year. And what that experimental release means is it'll work for IRC for people that aren't me. So I've been using it for IRC since about June, and it's been rough. So the goal is to get it available for other people. And have other people start using it and testing it. And by other people, I mean other people on Linux, to be clear. We haven't figured out how we're going to build on Windows and Mac yet, and those are outstanding problems. Just because of dependencies and crap like that. So that's the deal. The big thing we're doing that we're pushing for going forward is to use Flatpaks on Linux. Okay, we're right there. So GNOME just had a release, so we're gonna update the Flatpak tonight and do a whole bunch of other stuff. And yeah, so we're just gonna start the Flatpak and jump right into it. Okay, hold on. Apparently I didn't check all my terminals real quick. But not that there's anything major here, but just in case. I was doing updates the other night. And apparently I didn't clear my terminals. I've been having to update our Kubernetes cluster at work, and it's on EKS on Amazon, and it takes for freaking ever. So I multitask and I work on other clusters when I'm doing that, including the rest of the Pidgin infrastructure. All right, I think we're clear now. So yeah, all right, but yeah, we're just gonna start with the Flatpak. But I'll get out of that. I could use that window, whatever. Yeah. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Hope your week's going good. This stream's not going to go super late tonight because speaking of those Kubernetes updates, I have to finish one tonight somewhere around midnight my time, which is about 3 hours from now. You have manifest to be fixing in your own repos for that right now? It's not so bad. I mean, our Flatpak's pretty easy. We did have to build libidn from AutoTools. This is going to get replaced at some point. I'm going to write our own version of name prep and Sassel prep and XMPP node prep, and there's another one too, because this tool is ridiculous. But yeah, but then these are all just our dependencies: Burb, Hassel, Ibis, Zeem, Gplugin, and then there's Pidgin 3. So all these libraries are things I have written and others have contributed to, and yeah. But yeah, so anyways, we are just going to go here. We are going to change this 46 to a 47. And we're going to run the command that I don't remember, which is why it's in the README. So this should just do it. I didn't copy it, apparently. Okay, I have to get it. Does it just install? I don't remember. Flatpak install org.gnome.sdk//47. Oh, hold on. Oh, I did a user there. Okay, but the install I want to do under user too. Yep, that's fine. There's more stuff we have to put in the Flatpak. Like right now, we didn't add any of the language bindings for Gplugin, which should be Lua and Python. The Python stuff actually should be straightforward. I think the GNOME face image or SDK has most of that, but maybe not. Do I say you have to download the SDK? Oh, yeah, there we go. It's right there. Forgot it was in the docs. I wrote that a while ago. So, Jakku, if you're still hanging around, what were you doing tonight? More crowd control stuff, I assume? Oh, I have to grab the platform too? What the hell? It's not here. Oh, I wonder if that's missing. People said they followed the directions and it worked. So, I don't know. Yeah, so we're not so worried about the language binding plugins yet. We'll get there. It's not anything major at the moment. Like compiling Lua is nothing. The bigger question is how are we gonna get LGI and Lua rocks in here, and that might be easy too. It's just something I don't want to worry about yet. So I've been avoiding it because we don't need it. What the fuck was that about? So libIDN has an overflow of 4 bytes. What the hell compiler is this using? Jesus Christ. That's not GCC. I'd be very surprised if that's GCC. It's got to be Clang. And how do I turn that on in Pidgin? Huh. Oops, later. How you doing, mister? Oh, yep. At least this builds fast on my machine. It's almost there. Oh, I didn't notice we have any new warnings or deprecations or anything. I'm not going to see new ones. It's going to be too hard. Or, actually, we're not too bad. The GTK request, Pidgin avatar. We got avatars figured out and finished. Account manager row, that's going to get overhauled a bit. The whiteboard stuff. Oh, when the hell did that happen? Run a message out, accept close response. When did you get deprecated? Probably 1.4? Oh no, it must be deprecated 1.6, which I don't even have yet on my machine. I think I can get it. I don't have it installed. All right, cool. Issue branch, flat pack, GNOME 47. Yeah, we are on the wrong branch. Update the flat pack to use GNOME 47. We should probably run this. We'll build it one more time. It should be fast. Should have everything cached, I hope. That's the only thing we changed this branch. Ugh. It's just doing Pidgin. That's fine. And we'll run it, make sure it's good, and everything will be happy. I hope. Slater found the treats. Okay. Put them out for Big Boy, but Slater's eating them. Oh yeah. Alright. Plant pack, run, dash, user, im.pidgin.page. Yep, looks fine. And we got a nice little nifty thing in here. Oh, I want to remember to do that. I want to make this avatar towards the top, because it looks weird when things become multi-line. Like it's just gonna float down to the center every time. It's like, meh. The buttons and this should be up towards the top too. Although now I think about it, a flex box might make more sense, right? We don't have anything that has multiples, but yeah. So like, as it starts getting squashed, I mean, it looks real bad for a number of reasons, but yeah. But the buttons could wrap and become multiple. Yeah, okay. Whatever. There's more stuff to play with than the notifications, but it's fine. Already post. Oh, I didn't say box closed. Whatever, it's fine. Big blue floaty thing today? Nobody know, huh? Oh, not yet. Oh. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh. It's still in frame. How are you still in frame? Okay. 35, 13. What was the bug for this? I opened this today at work, I remember. 17,964. Build and ran the flat pack. Lovely. So but plugio or IO. I don't know which way I'm supposed to say it. What are you building with Flatpaks? Is it something open source? Oh, I didn't look at the diff. The diff should be fine. Let's verify. Yeah, it looks fine. Check something in email real quick. We're trying to do I am freedom reimbursement shit. It's like I don't want to go into my bank account while I'm streaming if possible. So I'm looking at my email to find when I got invoices. All right. What else we got in pull request land here? Cool. All right, so we can merge 3508. Clean. Up default. C build. HFO minus U. 3508. This pull request, we have so we have the demo protocol plugin, and the point of it is to test things and make things easier to test. So one of the things you can do is there's account actions to trigger a contact add in you. So this pull request added the hey buddy with the wave. And likewise, Bob says it's the Bubster. And then Carlos didn't send a message, and neither did... I forget who the other one is. Aaron. We use the crypto actors, or, you know, the Alice and Bob character set for our stuff, because that's just easier. But then it loops back. But yeah, so if we... I'm thinking we might want to make those flex, because if we did this, then you just get the buttons stacked. But we'll see. We'll play that later. We didn't have a ticket for this. Lovely. So, we pushed. Cool. Watch is annoying. Message to demo. This one's gonna take a minute to fix. Well, actually, it shouldn't take too long. Yeah. So, I'm trying to say Ivanhoe, but I almost said QLogic. I was like, I have to double check. But no, Ivanhoe noticed that I forgot to do buddy icons for these guys, which is whoops, but it's okay. So we're gonna go do that real quick. I don't remember that branch name. What was that branch name? Not demo badge. Oh, it's demo authorization request. Derp. So the people that are requesting to be added to your buddy list are all malicious people from the crypto actors. I thought that was pretty funny. So we went with it. Oh, sweet. Flat pack. So the flat pack we're providing isn't meant to end up on FlatHub yet. This is just, hey, if you want to test it, pull the code on the flat pack build, and you can play with it. Because we are not ready for general users yet. If general users get their hands on Pidgin 3, it's going to be KDE 4 all over again. Alright, so there is a script in protocols demo somewhere. Resources? Is it under icons or under buddy icons? It's under buddy icons. Yeah, so how do I do this again? I think I just give the name. the names to use. Okay, I think that's all we do. So I should just be able to say, I have to verify. Demo contacts.json. So we added Chuck and below. And I think we're using the upper name. Make icon Chuck. Eve. No, Mallory is in here. Mallory and Michael. Okay. Great. Chuck, Eve, Mallory, okay. What do they end up looking like? Display, Chuck, ping. Fuck. Oh, I'm in the wrong directory. Pretty simple.
Over 7 years.
Yeah. Thank you for the 86 months, Reckonaro. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Eve looks pretty simple, yep. Maybe after Pidgin 3 comes out, I'll somehow hit partner, and then we can actually get better sub badges. Okay. I don't think anybody's gotten the start yet. I could be wrong. But the past fact that I was actually... Yeah, no worries, it's fine. The funny, like... This is why it's funny to me when people are like, oh, I don't want to bother you while you're streaming, right? Like, I want to let you keep doing your work, like when chatters are like that, when chat's like that, right? Like, oh, I didn't want to bother you while you're coding. I'm like, I'm over here holding like another conversation. They don't even know I'm streaming. Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Long ago, I perfected multitasking. Maybe not perfected, but I got really good at it, right? How's it going, Innocent Poo Poo? Welcome. How you doing? The blue floaty thing was this. There. Here. There. How's that? I ended up in your current job? Yeah. Still in frame. Yeah, I tend to overlook the camera ones in the way, but the whole reason it has blue tape on. What I really need... Didn't I do that? I was going to do that. I was going to buy green tape. So it just disappears. Hold on. Amazon. Green painters tape. I just put green tape on it. It doesn't matter. It just disappears. So frog tape, whatever. Jesus, this is a lot. 649 multi-surface painter's tape with paint block medium adhesion. I just need like one little roll. And fine, whatever. 649. Let's go. This is actually green, right? Yeah, okay, good. One roll, 60 yards. Add a card. Free delivery tomorrow with $25, blah, blah, blah. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't care. Just proceed to check out. And then I'll put green tape on it, and we can quit talking about this fucking camera. Sure, it can come in on Tuesday. That's fine. Apparently I have other stuff coming Tuesday. Oh, yeah, some of my Prime stuff. I think. Or, not Prime. Subscription stuff. Okay, there we go. Green tape is coming. And actually, that's a good idea, right? Because then I can get the camera more in focus for the cats. Except now it's not even in frame either. Maybe a little. But whatever. Fucking hell. Alright, this is 3506. Only done with the IMF business for now. Ready for a few weeks. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I'm in the similar boat, man. Add avatars. Show changes. Is it gonna show me the? Okay, yep. So we add that to the resource file. Oh, did we build? Oh no, we did not build. Should build. Might be helpful. What about the camera? I'm gonna waste time talking about the focus pulsing instead. Oh yeah, look at that. It's always something with that damn camera. FL stuff's even more chaotic. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I spent 7 hours trying to do a Kubernetes update last night and ultimately failed, but got everything stable so I could finish it tonight. Like, fucking no, man. And I still have to do all the I Am Freedom business I have to do. Including, I backed up the video right away, so just in case anything happens on this machine, it's also on my NAS. But I gotta demux that. Or actually, what I'll probably do first is I'll edit the video to clean up the ends, find the part where I typed a password, mute that audio, then demux it, transcode the audio to OGG, transcode and then save the video, and then upload all that shit. And then I have to go through and listen to the whole damn thing multiple times to write the minutes. Then I have to ask everybody for their addresses and stuff, because I forgot to do that after the board meeting, because Richard and I stayed on the call for another hour and a half. And yeah. And I'm tired. On the plus side, I don't need to go into the office much next week, because the main reason I'm there, the person why I end up going into the office all the time, because we have to work together, is going to be in Europe with the rest of the company on next week. So I don't have to go to the office as much, but I'll probably go on Monday and get a feel for things, and then we'll see what happens the rest of the week. All right. Anyways, yep. I thought they were supposed to show pictures now, but maybe they don't show it in the diff viewer. I don't know. Whatever. Add avatars. They might show up here. Nope. I might just not work with Mercurial. I don't know. Alright, updates the flatback. Pidgin, Queen, H equal minus U. RBT land minus R. 35, 13. 9.5 hour middle of the night emergency. Yeah. That was 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, I was not expecting to be up till 5 yesterday, and even then I didn't fall asleep till like 6. But I fixed the cluster at like 5:02. I finally found the missing part of the problem, which was really annoying, but at least I got it. So here's the thing. If you ever have a really, really, really old install of Kubernetes on EKS, just fucking build a new one and port your data. Seriously, it's such a pain trying to figure out how to go forward. Although I've written extensive notes on what I've done so far. And tonight I get to update kubeproxy and turn that into an add-on. And then, yeah. 3506. Oh, no, that was an update. Never mind. I was like, I didn't close that. That was an update. This is a nice setup, but yeah. I want to know how the hell I turn that on. Yep, whole build. Yeah, so there's thoughts at 1.2 that we would use the freedesktop.org platform image, and then make a libpurple image and build a Pidgin image on top of that. But We'll see what happens here. About what? Oh. I've probably been done about 1/10 of the time for what? The Kubernetes thing? Yeah. Oh, Keylogic, are you talking about the compiler output thing? So when I'm building libidn in the container, we get some crazy output showing like memory overwrite or out of bounds. Yeah, this kind of shit. And I have no idea where this is coming from or how it works, but it's in part of the libidn build. And I'm guessing it's Clang, but I don't know, unless GNOME is building with Clang by default now. And I don't know what options they have on, but... Write of 4 bytes to be on the end of this region. Great. Yep, we're putting this in the Flatpak. Warning, heap-based buffer overflow. That's quite the warning. I'm not sure why that's not an error, but whatever. String length 16,531 is greater than the length of 4095. ISOC compilers are required to support. Okay. Yeah, well, we need to... Yeah, it is something, right? I'm like, how do we turn this on? How do I make this work? I mean, like, I still want to, like, we're still going to not use libidn, but that doesn't mean we can't figure out how they're doing that and use their stuff. Really need to get a macro or something for this. But it's fine. I've been typing it for years at this point. Who cares? Doesn't take long. Ugh. You know, if I get an ErgoDox, I'll be able to type at 0.3 seconds faster, which means over the course of a year, I will save 10 seconds. Maybe it's 10 minutes. I don't know. And I just picked ErgoDox. It can be whatever keyboard anybody wants. That's very excited about. Apparently I didn't hit fixed. You know, if you spend 2 months learning Colmac, you can save 0.04 seconds a day typing. Great. Been thinking about the update notification stuff since I mentioned it last stream. The stuff in the Flatpak or the notifications for plugins and stuff. I don't remember which one I mentioned. I know I definitely mentioned the like link notifications. Holy shit. Rockadaro, thank you for the 5 gift subs. I greatly appreciate it. Totally unnecessary, but thank you very much. It's pretty easy to implement, but the hard part is deciding where to put it all. What do you mean? Oh, Flatpaks, gotcha. So you're talking about the changelog to go into the Flatpak update notifications? Because I think what some people do is in the metadata file, what is it called? Let's go with this. So in the meta info file, remember, we put all this crap in here. You can make this external, and this has a changelog in it. So what you can do is you can, since this is external, a separate file, you can then bind that in, or not bind, that's not the right word. Turn it into a resource, and then pull it out of the resource, right? Jesus, dude. Thank you for the additional 2 gift subs, Reckonaro. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, were you trying to get to 300? Next goal, 9,001. And then you're over 9,000. Had to get that around 300? Yeah. I was like, why'd you do 2? Oh, it says 300. Got it. But yeah, so I think like putting the change logs in here and then put it as a separate file. And then we can go from there. Also, we had to scrape some versions. Yeah. These cause issues on with old versions of Flatpak, so we're just commenting them out for now. Because Flatpak doesn't know what to do with these versions. They think they're out of order, and I forget what else, or can't parse the version number or something. And yeah. But yep. 1999-05-01. That's the first release we have a date for. Although we know it was released in November of 1998. But what are you going to do? You're going to turn into a pumpkin before you face plant in your keyboard? That's probably a good idea. So either way, have a good night. Thank you for the gift subs and getting the I'm Freedom stuff done. Greatly appreciate that too. So we'll catch you later. Get some rest. All right. So I think tonight we're gonna start some of the command stuff. Where we're gonna land, I don't know. Although, did we didn't do the Pidgin authorization notification request, did we? I don't think we did that yet. All right, this is Pidgin 2, right? Yeah. Affected versions. I think it's 2.14.13. Still doesn't have scheduled version, but that's fine. Alright, we didn't do this yet. We should do this real quick, because this one should be real easy to do. Oh, we can't. We can do it off of the other branch to test it. Oh, I should have rebased that. Whatever. Like the tree looks worse than it is because of the 2.x stuff in there. Oh, didn't we merge the IRC3 nick fix? Yeah. I'm like, I thought we did that. Yeah. So the Pidgin 2 stuff's gonna, disappear soon. And then we just have the demo authorization request one there, which we're, oh, good, we're actually on that branch. So we're gonna build the thing here. Probably didn't see the lib ID and stuff because you still have the cache. Ah, gotcha. Slater's trying to climb the door here. All right, so yeah, demo notification or Pidgin notification and contact.ui. Pidgin notification authorization request. Pidgin notification. We'll come back to that. Notification dot. So it's authorize, deny. Do we want to make authorize suggested? I guess so. Notification authorization request. Yeah, we'll do message and then we'll put the deny in there. Denied. Is it destructive action? Destructive action. So this looks in a second. Notification add contact .c or .h. We need Pidgin, G resource. Authorization request on C. Alright. Close. Authorization request. Oh, we don't need a WADA here. I gotta fix that on the other one too. Feature site notification authorization request. Yes, these names are long. These are things we have to deal with because C doesn't have namespaces. So you make the namespace by making the name have the namespace. That's just how it works. There's a Pidgin notification authorizing question instance that will display at notification. This should probably say notification auth request or authorization request. Display. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, why don't we... There's no reason why we can't just do this here. What that means is in Pidgin notification list.c. We have to make a single tweak here to make that work, but that's better. Yeah. It's like we have a normal notification here, but then we just say else if purple is notification authorization request, which we already have to do all this, and we say widget equals Pidgin notification authorization request new. I'll just do it this way. Purple notification authorization request equals null. I was trying to make this so it doesn't wrap a million lines, but request notification requests. Right. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Yep. So it's a little bit more verbose, but that's okay. We can do the same thing here too. We can't do it right now because it's gonna error out. Okay. All right. Everything else falls through to generic. Okay, just a regular notification. That's fine. Cool. Yep. I saw an extra new line in there, but I did not. Okay. Right. That part we had to do that part anyway, so it's fine. So then we want add contact on C. Pidgin notification at contact, copy, new, paste, save. Pidgin notification, authorization request. C. Save. Come in. Add contacts. Become authorization request. Add contact becomes authorization request. And then that stays the same. I have to realign this stuff, that's okay. I don't think anything changes there, that's cool. Authorization request. Purple notification, Pidgin notification, get notification. Request. Purple notification. Also, yep, that's fine. This one, oh, we didn't do add contact here, the caps one. Authorization request. We haven't implemented accept or deny yet. We'll do that in a second, but we're gonna make sure this works, and then we'll go from there. This can get deleted. Okay, yeah. Like I thought it was just install action, and yeah. Oh, this needs to become notification, authorization request. And then I think we're good. Oh, but we changed this to purple notification authorization request. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't fix the header file. When I copy files, I always forget to do that. Okay. What do we actually have this problems here? Oh, 84 is a request. And then notification list failed because... Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Assignment to purple notification authorization. Oh, I typed. Wait, what? What do we do here? By we, I mean me. Yeah, it's supposed to say purple, not Pidgin here. My bad. Listed declaration function, Pidgin notification authorization request new. We did not include it? Yeah, we did right there. It's right there. What's your beef, man? $113 on file. Isn't it clean? Maybe we should just ignore this. Ignore. Oh, it is ignored in ignore. It's not ignored in here though. I don't remember where the fuck this is. Not flat pack builder. Much better. Pidgin notification authorization. I spelled request wrong. Request. I'll re-say that. Uh-oh. Says request. The camera's pulsing again. Joy. Turn it off. Oh, and it is in frame. Blink. Alright, we gotta build. Notifications, demo. Duplicate object add. Well, shit. Authorize message denied. Yep, doesn't work yet. Cool. Does that seem so? Like in Pidgin 2, the buttons say send an instant message, then deny, then authorize. Like I prefer that deny is closer to the end, right? So like if you're gonna hit something on the end, you're gonna deny, right? So you can authorize, you can message them, or you can deny them. That seems okay. Again, we have to watch. Yeah. Really thinking a flexbox might be the move there. But we shall see. Yeah. Although the widgets themselves define this, right? Hold on. Yeah. What is it called if it's not flex? Flow. It's flowbox. Yeah, that makes sense for English, but not necessarily for other stuff. For other languages, right? You have to consider that always. Okay, flowbox does not have a spacing property. Column spacing, and then row spacing, okay? And more importantly, we're worried about working on mobile. And maybe we'll use some Adwada breakpoints or something to like turn this into a drop-down list. Or like a hamburger menu or something, right? I don't know. I just want to try this, see what this looks like. Oh god, no. You did it wrong, man. I think I have to tell it like the preferred. Min child per line, max child per line. I guess we can set max child per line and then see what it does. How does Pidgin handle all of the different screen sizes to always look good? GTK does it. We don't have to do anything. GTK just does it. That's how it works. Like instead of doing like a lot of older UI toolkits, you'll set the height and width of things and like their top and like the X and Y coordinate. You don't do that in GTK. That doesn't exist. Everything is packed relatively, and it's based on the size, the natural size of the widget. But the widget can expand and shrink, and you can tell which way to go and stuff like that. So, was it children per line? Children. God damn it. Oh, yeah, so also libidwada now has these things called breakpoints that once the window gets to a certain size, what your breakpoint is, you can tell it to do different things for the layout and stuff like that. But apparently that's going to be replaced with media selectors at some point. We'll see. This is what? Okay, this just does not work any way that I'm expecting it to, so whatever. Back to box. And we'll figure out the rest of this later. Yeah, there's different layouts and stuff like that too. You can even create your own custom layout managers and whatever. But the point is, like, so I don't know how other toolkits do this nowadays, but back in the day, everything was X and Y, and like maybe you could anchor the bottom right corner, stuff like that. At least you could in VLC in Borland's Visual Component Library. But it's been a long time since I've used any of those things. But yeah, see, once it gets too small, the buttons go away, stuff like that. And we'll have to figure out how that's going to work. And like when you get to like here, this should probably automatically collapse, stuff like that. The thing is, the UI is by no means polished at all. Right now we're going for functionality and we'll polish later, right? It's much easier to rework the widgets once we have all the functionality in. And so right now it's mostly just like, yeah, okay, let's go with that. That's cool, sure. All right, how the hell do we do the rest of this stuff? No, not print. I didn't mean to close whatever that was. Alex, I'm feeling more purple 3. So we have an authorization request that should go to a protocol. That doesn't go protocol roster, does it? Nope. Is this still on protocol? Nope. Where the hell did we put these damn things? Protocol contacts, maybe? Oh, this should be... Or it's possible we don't even have anything for this yet. Virtual methods. Yeah, we don't have anything for this. Okay. So we can't implement these buttons yet because we don't have a way to do it. Yeah, well, I mean, like, there's... GTK and Edwada are still kind of figuring out what widgets they want and stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's here that works and it works well. But, like, we just had to so Edwada has just released version 1.6. And their stable releases are even minors. So 1.0, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6. And we just started requiring 1.4, but Edwada Flap was deprecated in 1.4, right? So it's just like, all right, go to the next one, right? There's still a lot of that going on that needs to be figured out. So it's like, I'm not going to put a ton of time into making the UI look all super duper pretty and stuff, and then the widget we're using gets removed, and it's like, thanks, right? Just like, great. That's super. And then we have to rebuild it, right? It's a lot of pain. We're here, it's just like, throw something together that's functional. Then when we're happy with it, we'll go from there. All right, but right now we don't have any way to tell the protocol that we're okay here. Although I think technically the idea is that we're supposed to put this as a signal here. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. So we have stuff on here to say like accepted and stuff. Yeah. This should probably get removed. Because the problem here is the protocol then has to connect to the signal, which isn't horrible. But that's difficult to track if the protocol is no longer online and stuff like that. Well, whatever. We'll make this work for now, but we're going to update protocol roster to include virtual methods for handling authorization. Sure, protocol. We're using a signal for this, which works, but makes tracking difficult. Tracking connected counts difficult, and sure. Not sure protocol roster is the right place for this. It seems to be the best place at the moment. Anyways, should have a single method name like the following. Void star authorization response. Respond. What is with all the songs the worst tonight? Request our requests. Yeah, I think that works. Then we'd have purple, void, purple protocol roster, authorization respond. This doesn't feel right. Response? We'll go with respond for now. And the matching dispatcher. I think that works. In the future, we would add authorization request to build out a request object. Send to others. Or send to remote users. Sure. We're gonna put this into Alpha 1 because this isn't going to be necessary for 3.0. For experimental 1. Alright, so in the meantime, we're just going to use the signals. That's fine. It's not ideal, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world, right? Authorize. Deny. So, okay. Pidgin notification authorization request are request equals no. We can do that because it's going to be easier to say request equals Pidgin notification. Authorization request self. Oh, whatever, we'll make this notification. Notification. Named purple authorization request. Start request equals no. That's not gonna work. Not yet. Pidgin notification. It's dumb sometimes, but it's alright. Purple notification equals no. Technically, alphabetically, that goes there. Purple notification equals purple notification. Authorization request. Pidgin notification. Request equals purple authorization. Or purple notification. Authorization request. Get request. Purple notification. Request dot accept. Or authorize. I think it was. That's authorization request. Accept. Maybe we should change it to accept. Not that I was trying to dismiss what Euro said, but I didn't realize I already put in the API as accept. So yeah. And we just passed the request in, yep. That's all we need to do. Alright, we're gonna change this to say accept. And accept works better with deny. But like, they're not horribly different, but whatever. Deny, same setup. Wait, we don't even need these anymore. Oh, semicolon 125. Nope, I didn't miss it. I typoed it. I auto-ordered it. How did I... Oh, yeah, of course. And then I copy-pasted it. Well, copy-pasting is bad, okay? Okay. Give few arguments to purple authorization request deny. What is the other parameter? Methods deny. Huh. I guess null for now. I forgot we put an option to put a message in there. I guess what we could do is we could give a drop down to let you like specify that. 149. Oh, right, missed accept. Oh, we still have to build a badge manager too. I don't think we have a ticket for that either. Oh, we're not done with this either. All right, so we can hit these buttons now. Right. Okay, well that's a problem. But yeah, so the message took us back over to create a message with Chuck. Blah blah blah. Cool, right? Deny is gonna have the same problem. Why? What? Purple notification authorization request. Get purple is notification authorization. But anyways, what we need to do here is then we also need to purple notification delete or something. I forget what it is. Can we call delete? Or is it? I can't remember if we did a close or something too. I guess it's just delete. Looks like it's just delete. Oh, idiot. Pidgin notification, get notification. That's what we need to do here. All right, it's right there. That doesn't work yet. I have to build. Build first. What did I do now? Right, this does. Okay. Oh my god. I am just making this way harder on myself than it needs to be. Assignment to purple notification authorization request online AT. Oh, right. Do we want to do a separate? Oh, so we have to say purple notification authorization request. Instead, we could say notification authorization request. How's it going, Fexy? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Why didn't it get deleted? Doing all right. Why didn't that get deleted? That's the same thing that we should do for these, and that works fine. They're gonna try and NeoVim? Okay. Oh, and then we remove it from the notification manager. That's why it's still here. we probably shouldn't have to do that. The notification manager should do that for us. It's already keeping track of everything. If something got marked as deleted, then it should just do it. No, I don't use LSPs. LSPs don't work for C. They just become a nightmare. Because in C, we don't have namespaces. And we don't have introspectable types. Which means they have to sort through every single symbol that's available. And that's a bad time. Right? So like right here, notice purple notification manager. I would have to say purple notification right? You'll see like this selections I get here aren't much. If you're doing that across the entire language in C, especially when you type purple, it's gonna be a bad time. I don't know what ALE is. The thing is, I don't want or need that. That just gets in my way. So what Sublime Text does, which is beneficial for me, I have it configured to not try to do any looking at other files. It'll only match symbols that are declared in the file that I have open. So it'll do fuzzy matching on symbols, and all I have to do is type them once. And that's effective and works great for me. It limits the crap I have to sort through, and to pay for it, I just have to type it once in the file. It's like an LSP. Okay, yeah, these are all things I don't care about because I don't want those I don't want that functionality. I don't need it. It gets in my way. All right, let's do this. New issue. Purple.notification manager should listen to purple.notification : deleted and remove notifications when emitted. Right now, Pidgin is set up to call purple.notification.delete and then also tells the notification manager to remove the notification or whatever, and then also calls purple.notification manager.remove. This call can be avoided as the manager already knows about the notification. It just needs to connect to the deleted signal. Subsystem purple. This will go into experimental. I think it's just a decent compile step. Really don't need LSP. Yeah, I don't know. I used to use Nano for programming at one point in time. I've used Notepad. Not Notepad++, fucking Notepad to build websites. I'm good. Like, I'm not the target audience for them, nor an expert on them by any means. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna make this one. Now, the real respect is websites written in Bash. Right? Cat is greater than site.html EOF. HTML head title. Woo! Here, doc. Oh, I forgot the. Yeah, I can't go up. I forgot the doc type. Oh well. Damn it. There, good enough. No, I used to write PHP in Vi with no C tags or anything. That's how I built a couple websites on SourceForge via the shell server. Yep. Readline's one true editor. Sure, why not? The funny part is when people find out that Readline also has Vi bindings. Readline, Vi binding. So the bindings you get in Readline, like Control R, stuff like that, those are all for Emacs bindings. They call them Emacs bindings. Or, the Vi command, and Vi move. There's yeah, whatever. The editing mode variable controls which default set of key bindings is used by default. Readline starts up an Emacs editing mode where the keystrokes are most similar to Emacs. The variable can be set to either Emacs or Vi. And then you can do weirdo Vi stuff in there too, in your readlines. That's a distribution of NeoVim, I hope, and not a distribution that only has NeoVim. Done it the other way, whatever. Okay, I think we're okay here. Like, I don't like this setup, but it's okay. All right. We might ditch the signal part of this in the future, but right now it's fine. But like calling accept and deny, we can use that to then call into the protocol. All right. Should maybe make this a helper somewhere, but the notifications have a bunch of it. Although we could put a binding into the basic notification to message the. Oh no, we don't know how to wire it up. Never mind. Wait, how? Okay, we got lucky because the stuff just got renamed. Oh, see that one we did do the whole long ass name. Let's fix that. Used Atronym offline or Vim, whatever. No issues. I guess as long as you aren't using one of those online LLM plugins. Ugh. It's not clear. I don't like it. The whole AI hype. Let's just go with that. It's yep. I don't know. It seems like a lot of people put a lot more stock in their tools than they do in actually just working on stuff and learning things. It's not a dig. It's just it's an observation. Like I was mocking people with their keyboard layouts and different stuff earlier. Like, oh, I learned Colmac and now I save 0.003 seconds a day on typing. And it's like, yeah. Why don't you just like do anything else? You type in Colmac? Okay. You got a hot take? Go for it. LMs are just the newest corporate tech snake oil. Yeah, they're just the latest Bitcoin. Sorry, blockchain. Message works. Cool. Yep. Makes people feel better since on QWERTY, you always make typing mistakes, and they point it out. I mean, them pointing them out is just them being assholes, right? Like, everybody makes typing mistakes. I don't care who you are, how long you've been doing it, whatever. We all make typing mistakes. Typing's messy. It's hard to do right? I've split keyboard. Your wrist no longer hurt? Nice. Yeah, so, like, Danny, if you're doing it for ergonomical issue, fine, right? But you're not like, I can type 10 words per minute faster because of my split keyboard, right? You're not saying that. You're saying because, you know, you got carpal tunnel or RSI and it helps you work better, right? Cool, right? No problem with that. Use Kinesis Advantage 2, used it for years. Yeah, it's not, yeah, exactly. Nice one off air. Very nice. Yeah, like if people are making fun of people for making typing mistakes, they're just assholes. It's like people get worried about like live coding and live demos. It's like, guess what? We all do this stuff all the time. Oh no, you did it with somebody watching. Yeah, guess what? You do it all the time when they're not watching too. It doesn't matter. Right? Like if somebody wants to like give you shit for it, tell them to fuck off. Or, you know, send them my way. I'll tell them to fuck off. That's fine. Use LM for your health too, because check notes makes you code faster. Okay. I mean, if that works for you, whatever. I'm not saying these things are good or bad. I'm saying I don't use them. My reasoning doesn't need to be justifiable to you. But I have this feeling that people put more time into their tooling, like configuring NeoVim, than they do in actually writing code and getting better at writing code. Oh, that was sarcasm. Okay. I wasn't sure with the question mark, and I'm like, I don't know. God forbid you be a human on stream? Oh, no. Yeah, to be fair, I have had multiple people throughout my life call me a robot. So, every time you make is living rent-free in someone's head? Yes. You've yet to see a practical use of LM that actually benefits a senior developer? Yeah, yeah. Lots of people tell me it helps them with their work, especially their unit tests. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of boilerplate do you have in your unit test? Right? Because like a glib unit test looks like this. Include glib.h, int main, int argc, char star argv. Okay, maybe it helps typos. G test init ampersand argc ampersand argv comma null return G test run. Yep. G test add slash foo and do some stuff. Static void do some stuff void G assert true false. Like, what the fuck are your unit tests doing? Because there's our entire testing harness. Question mark after Faster was doing some work there, yeah. Right? Like, there's our unit test. Like, if you're, like, if you have to, like, use ridiculous fixtures and stuff, you're probably testing the wrong parts. Right? Just a thought. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know your code. I don't know what you're doing. But I'd say maybe you need to test smaller things. Right? maybe your test harness just sucks, right? I don't know. Crazy fact you learned today: the word helicopter is actually helico or helix, meaning spinning, and pater, like paternadon, meaning okay. Is that like the Peter copter? Maybe that's where Peter copter comes from Family Guy. The question is how one would keep track of a C++ code base with all the abstraction hierarchies and such. Figuring an LSP would help you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying an LSP can't help you and that it's not helpful. It might be. It's fine, right? Like the Pidgin code bases and the code bases associated with them, I don't need it because I'm just that well versed in them, right? I can't tell you when I got so versed in them, but somewhere in the past 20 years, yeah. Right? And that's not something you're going to have starting off, but and I don't know. Like, you'll never hear me shame anybody for using a tool or anything. I might question motives, but, you know, do what you want, right? Who gives a shit what I say? Like, I'm not going to be offended if you're like, I use a tool because I like it. Like, great. It's perfectly fine. But don't be coming over here like, oh, you have to use this tool. It saved me this much time. It's just like, we have different goals and different strengths. Your stuff's not going to necessarily apply to me. Right? You're using Astro NVim because it means you don't have to tweak your NeoVim config. Nice. Yeah, that's fine, Fexy. That's fine. I'm trying to be clear for everyone, right? Because a lot of people take a lot of my comments as like, oh, I hate this thing, and you use it, so that means I hate you. And it's like, I don't care. I've got better things to worry about than what tools you use, right? Like I'm not the tool or language police. I really don't care. Like you use what works for you. But like when people make me defend why I don't use these tools, it's just like well, why don't you use an LSP? It'll make you faster. No, it won't, because the LSP doesn't know that when I'm I can't think of a good example, but like I know what I'm trying to type when I'm trying to type it. The LSP would give me the first lexical answer to that, even if I want the third one, right? And I can just get to the third one, especially with the fuzzy match. Yeah, and then you have to set up the LSP too, right? So it's just, you know, whatever. like, do what you want. I don't care. Leave me alone. And I'm not going to get deep into it, but it's the whole thing of, why should I use HG over Git? Like, I don't care what the fuck you use. I use HG because I like it, and I fucking hate Git. Why do you hate Git? I'm not answering that question, right? It's just that whole thing. Like, your curiosity doesn't mean I have to give you a response at all. Right? If you're curious, go fucking learn about them, right? Just because I decided to choose a different tool and you're curious why doesn't mean I have to sit here and try to convince you that I made the right decision. I made the right decision for myself. You make your own decisions. Just be able to sit at a terminal and solve your problems with the tools installed. Everybody else's skill. I mean, we didn't have these tools way back when. You didn't have a choice. Like, we had exuberant C tags, and it was a pain in the ass to set up, so I never learned how to set it up. So it's just like, I'll just learn how to do symbols. But here's the other thing, right? It's surprising to me how many people don't know this. Or, right, so say I'm in here, and I'm like, oh, I need to call that function. We're going to say purple, demo. I can hit Control N. Oh, and Vim will give me a list of things that match the prefix. This is just standard Vim. Like, you don't need an LSP. It's just here. Right? And even if you're on a new line by itself and you hit it, oh, okay, sorry. In insert mode, you hit Control N. It's giving me a bunch of options of stuff it's seen and things are here, right? Yeah. No LSP, no setup required. It's just there. C-Scope was part of the official AT&T Unix distribution for many years. Been used to manage projects involving 20 million lines of code. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Started with Borland. Hey, Borland was awesome. OWL was kind of but it was still light years ahead of MVC. And then they came out with the Visual Component Library, VCL, in Borland C++ Builder, and it was just like, oh my god, why would I ever use MFC? Like, the OWL stuff wasn't too bad. What current color scheme? What? Yeah, this is just set syntax on, or syntax on. I maybe did colors equals elf lord. This isn't elf lord, is it? What the hell is the command? Is it theme? Oh, it's colors, isn't it? I don't remember. The gray background for C++ Builder? Is that what you're talking about, Fexy? I need to keep this damn word constant. But you can see how well I know Vi, because I don't even know how to change the damn color scheme. I'm just like, yep. I've been using this tool for 20 years, and I don't even remember how to set the color scheme. I thought it was colors. But, I don't know. Somebody can look it up. You don't have to share. I don't care. 17,959. But, like, I used to spend a lot of time playing around with different color themes, stuff like that. Now it's just whatever. Right? It's just, who cares? Find something you like and can tolerate looking at for a long time and just stick with it. Like, Monokai works great for me here, but, like, this isn't the same color scheme I have in Vi, so whatever, right? Use Zenburn? I don't know that one. But, like, a while ago, people used to go crazy for Solar Dark and Solar whatever, and it's just like, I don't care. Like, I look at it, I'm like, I'm not a fan of this theme. I don't want to look at this for hours upon hours. Monitors, so different colors for all the different token types, and it looks like clown vomit to you. Well, wait until you get the ligatures too. Ooh, because I can't look at a bang equals. I have to have an equal with a line through it. It's just like, I was like, all right, you do you. I'm just gonna write code. Right. Oh, the terminal scheme. Yeah, my terminal scheme. Like, oh, the Borland part for the terminal scheme. Yeah. The blue background started out way brighter, the actual Borland colors, a long time ago. But then I had to tone it down because it was too bright. But now this is nice and comfy. It's fine. But I used to just do green on black. I did orange on black for a while too, but whatever. You got a Dracula and it works? Yeah, cool. That's where you had it life. You want it to work and not blind me? Yes, precisely. Heard Zenburn Dur colors? Oh boy. Eagle Eyes debug from crash dumps or memory dumps? For what, Zenbleed? Set your IDs to Dracula and then never change them? Yeah, right. No, like, you find one that works for you and you go. Right? And then, like, the switching cost of anything just becomes too much. And you're just like, I'm fine. Like, this is my life now. It is okay. It's fine. Who cares? Low contrast color scheme for Vim. It's easy for your eyes and designed to keep you in the zone for long programming sessions, so they say. Yeah, that sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit, but whatever. Probably just marketing, yeah. Kernel, no, GDB, Only way is demessage. But demessage has like color and stuff now. And it's all fancy. I really need to alias demessage to demessage minus T or capital T as well, because I always forget to do that. I'm still not sure why that's not a default now, but it's probably, you know, it shouldn't be a script thing or anything, but I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, there's probably some reason here I'm missing, but I'm still going to question it. Because it seems weird. But yeah, look at this. We just rebuilt all this, and we already have something we're going to go back and fix in it because it's dumb. Just like son of a bitch. It never ends. Never get anything right on the first try. It's okay, but ugh, it's annoying. Alright, this looks good. You read demessage in Vim sometimes? Oof. Alright, I really gotta pee. I'm gonna get water. I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be back in a couple minutes. Forgot to grab an empty soda can. Oh well. Actually, system track to track memory usage in glib. It's pretty handy at making sure you don't leak any memory. I don't know. We just run our unit test under Valgrind. That works pretty well. With all the suppressions for all the things. Oh, I missed some other stuff here. Yeah, Valgrind can be great, but the speed of Valgrind is such a drag sometimes. Like, until we actually had like unit tests that you could run that actually like tested stuff. There are some. There was one Pidgin developer in particular who used to always run Pidgin and Valgrind. I'm just like, I don't know how you do this, because this is like 15 years ago, and processors were not fast, and Valgrind was just as slow now as it was then, if not slower. And you're waiting for, like, you double click on somebody's name, you wait, boom, there's the window, slowly filling in. I'm just like, I don't know how you use this, man. Like, I appreciate that you're running Pidgin under Valorant all the time, but I don't know how you actually use this. And it, like how they tolerates using it is what I'm saying. Just like, oh my god, this would drive me nuts. No, we're not really using the sanitizers yet. We should be. We need to get fuzzing set up. And last time I tried to build static fuzzers in the code base, it didn't go well. But if you got some stuff to point me to, or if, I don't know, you want to maybe look at that and maybe submit one for one of our libraries, that would be greatly appreciated to give me something to work with. Because, like, we're set up on Google OSS Fuzz and everything, but, like, the Pidgin 2 stuff hasn't built right, and it's been failing for, like, 2 years, and I haven't bothered fixing it. Because it's Pidgin 2. So it's like, oh, okay. Oh, wait, we have red. Yeah, and we also want deleted. Manager, deleted, callback. Manager, G, connect, default. No, we're not doing any of the tidy shit, because nothing matches our style guidelines. We do use scan build, but yeah. Yeah, so, if you're gonna look at setting up the fuzzers for us, which I would greatly appreciate, so under Ibis, this branch isn't pushed, but I started a branch for this, right, on Red 6 of this, to test the parser. So Ibis would be an easy place to go to start. Does that have a trigger? No, it doesn't. So, like, the important thing to fuzz out of Ibis is, I mean, there's multiple parts in here, but the part that's really important to parse here, or to test here, would be, I guess, I don't know why I'm showing the code, but so there's Ibis message parse, which is in here somewhere. Yeah. Because this is what we're reading from the server, right? So this would be a high priority one here that needs to get done. And this is what I was trying to build, was a parser that works with this. And then, you know, the fuzzer just plops in data and we go from there. All right, hold on. I gotta get Slater. Alright, Slater didn't want to come up, and so he sits for now. But yeah, so the fuzzing stuff, show patch. So basically I created a directory, Ibis Fuzzers, and then put the fuzzers in there, right? But I ran into a problem getting stuff to link right with Mason. Right? So basically, you know, come in the data, we pass into parse, and then go from there. And the problem was building. I tried a native file to make everything static, stuff like that, and I couldn't get a static executable out of it. And Google OSS Fuzz prefers a static executable, which is why I was trying to build one. So if you have any pointers to this, or I can throw this diff somewhere too to explain it better. Actually, what I really should do is rebase minus default. Keep branches. This should actually go fine. Oh, yeah. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I think this fuzzer's true. Oh, this is out of date. This is, hold on. I guess we don't really care about the error, right? So unrecognized argument to fsanitize equals or option fuzzer. So that changed apparently. So that used to be the way to go. Should be thread, address, etc. So I had fuzzer and address. I shouldn't need thread because there's no threads. What about upper butt? Somebody said that the other day, and I forgot what they meant by UB. But I was going to make the Bob's Burgers reference, and I didn't, and today I did. Can I specify static with fsanitize address? So, Oh, undefined behavior. Yeah, that was the UB. What option is undefined? Oh, so you're saying I want to say sanitize undefined behavior? or undefined. Yeah, and then you get this. Attempted static link of dynamic object, blah, 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 right? So, then... setup minus d fuzzing equals true dash native file scripts fuzzing. I didn't give the name. Is it fuzzers? Fuzzers. Oh, the native file should have it. I shouldn't have to do this because the native file will just have it. The option's not in here. We should fix that. And then undefined reference to main. Because it didn't get linked with the right thing or something, right? Hold on. So back over here. What's the fuzzer dep, right? All right, well, do you want a patch for this or something? If you want to look at it and figure it out. So I can push this up to, yeah, well, I'm saying, like, I already have most of it. Like, this just needs solving, right? So, it's 73 new lines of stuff that's set up, just there's stuff that's weird. Preferably, yes, it would be nice if it is static, because that's what Google OSS Fuzz wants. Okay, it doesn't mention it here, but... We support libfuzzer, AFL++, Hong, gfuzz, whatever, fuzzing in combination with sanitizer, as well as cluster fuzz, distributed fuzzer, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. I thought they had more examples of this, but yeah. So if you go, oh no, not that was sanitizers. So if you go to OSS Fuzz, there's all this shit under projects. And I think there's a thing in here that describes it better. This doesn't matter. This would be up to me to do and solve. But so like the stuff for Pidgin 2 right now is they build, you know, these kind of fuzzers, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the build file here does all sorts of gross shit to the build tree to make static stuff, including building other dependencies and stuff like that. Right, so then it goes through the fuzzers and no, it's only linking to .a files, right? It's not defining static anywhere, but there's only A files everywhere. So yeah, they prefer to be fuzzing or to be static because they put it in containers and they just let the containers run for X amount of time. And then they keep a corpus of what they've tested and everything. Or so you give it an initial corpus, and then you know the fuzzer will build upon that and go from there. And it just does continuous fuzzing. So like there's more documentation here of what we would like it to do, because then they will run it for us and we don't have to run it. But yeah, let me push this branch. I don't think I have a clone of Ibis anywhere. I guess later. This is not found, I guess. Yeah. It's fine. What? That's the wrong thing. What the fuck? Where is this? Yeah, the OSS Fuzz stuff is really cool, and it'd be nice to get it working for stuff. So like, whatever. I'll explain in a minute. Let me go get Slater. All right, sorry you took a minute. All right, so the stuff we even have in OSS Fuzz is some people volunteered and put it together after an exploit broker put a bounty on us. Lib Fuzzer was put in 6.0. Okay. It should. This is like 13 or something. 16? My bad. Like, I know it's here. Why it doesn't show up? I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, these guys set all this stuff up for us and stuff. And then, like, Google, like, we as a project and me personally at the time wasn't bringing in any money. And no, it's supposed to be built right in. But anyway, so like Google has this thing where like if you get the fuzzers upstream and they're part of the main project and stuff, they'll give you money to like do that for open source stuff. So I tried to take that on, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and the other guys just kind of were like, "Oh, okay," and then walked away and never helped again. So it's like, "Oh, thanks." Yeah. Ooh, sweet. But yeah, I still don't know why my clone didn't work. Like, it worked. And this should be public. Unless I have this hidden somehow? It shouldn't be. Oh, wait a second. Clancy views must have been old as dirt? Yeah. Well, I'm also on Debian unstable. So that could be part of it, but yeah. Alright, let's do this real quick. No, this makes less sense. Well, maybe. Aha! Okay, there's the problem. Alright, so anyways, yeah, so there's a branch in here now. So if you want to look at this and clone the repo, you would hd clone keep dot im dot ram ibis minus b fuzzing, and that'll just give you the fuzzing branch. So the reason this didn't work is we haven't created a new repo in a long time, and there's supposed to be a commit hook that will, whenever the admin repo gets hit or when a new clone comes in, it'll kick the or it'll tell the HGKeeper service, the one that's running the web front end, the fast CGI stuff, it'll tell that to reload its config. That didn't happen. So I restarted HGKeeper here, and voila, everything worked. So it wasn't aware of it. That's something we have to figure out with HGKeeper. Guess what? You already know Mercurial. The things you need to learn about Mercurial are you don't have a stage. Branches are heavy. That's pretty much it. Assuming you already know Git, that's it. But there's no stage. And yeah. You don't have to add files to commits. That's the stage, right? By default, when you do HG check-in or HG commit, or CI for check-in or HG commit, everything will be included. If you only want to add X amount of files, you just add them separately, or you put them separately on the command line, and that's pretty much it. The problem again is people have learned the tooling around Git because of whatever reason, and they're locked into their tooling. Like if you even want to go old school, you can just download a tarball of this branch, right? So you go back over to branches and you go to fuzzing. So now you can just hit GZ or BZ2 here, and this will give you a tarball of the current version of the repo. That would be you're using your tooling. And yeah. So, did I actually post this pull request? Yes. Okay, good. But yeah, if somebody wants to figure out how to make that work right, that'd be cool. I don't have any notes on there, so I use the native file. If you have questions, feel free to hit me up. I'm not likely to see Twitch notifications while I'm not streaming. Discord's probably better, but whatever. I'll see it eventually. Modernized G-option entry style. I hope this is what I think it's going to be, or I hope it's something better than what I think it should be. Oh, okay. You did it that way. Okay. All right, this is fine. The thing I was thinking that was better is to put this in the init method or something. And then these, the values, instead of being globals, they go onto the instance. But this is fine. This is perfectly fine. This is better than the other crap, than this other crap. Like anything's better than non-struct initializer. I don't know what field I'm on, blah, blah, blah. Like the whole reason that zero's there is because we're not using that field. That's why it's there. Cool. Nice work. Thanks. Oh, Fexy, if you do want to learn some of the mercurial stuff, is that the tech? Yeah, there you go. Fuck, that's not the right guide. Is that the right guide? Will that take you to the right guide? Yeah, so if you scroll down to the how to contribute code, that has stuff on how to set up mercurial, how to get it working right for review board, and all that fun stuff. But again, no pressure. Do whatever little you want. You can send me a patch file, or you can just tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong and what line needs to change, and I will make the change. And then, you know, we'll take that knowledge and then use that to you know, branch out to all the other stuff that we should be fuzzing right now. It's just getting the initial working example. And it's like, I could sit here for hours and try to figure this out, but somebody who's actually like has experience in this is probably going to have a much better time than I am. Or whatever. They'll probably make it, whatever. They'll probably get it figured out much faster than I will. 35, 10. Oop, not 351. Gotta clean this keyboard. Like, oh, it's part of this. Part of the cat bed. And a whole bunch of other shit in there too, yeah. I should try to make a plan to do that this weekend. I got my little battery-powered keyboard vacuum all charged up. It's ready to go. I just gotta pop all the keys and go. Cool. Oh, right. I was starting the notification manager. So this is deleted, right? Oh, that one. Purple notification. I didn't have to type purple, but it's fine. Signals. Deleted. Mid when notification is deleted. It's typically done by user interface calling delete. File handler is called after the handler. Yeah. Okay. Probably put somewhere that the manager is going to take care of this, but that's okay. Purple notifications or notification, comma. Do we put a message in here or anything? No, it's just data. G pointer data. Purple notification manager star manager equals data. Purple notification manager remove manager comma notification. Yep. This is all it is. This is probably gonna break the unit test though. Because the unit tests weren't built to do this, they were built to clean it up themselves. Or maybe we didn't do that part in the unit test, I don't know. Okay, notification has no problems. Notification manager, no problems. Sweet. But we should go ahead and make sure that it does delete it. Test notification manager, not C. Add remove. Double add, double remove. Move with simple count. Read propagation. G test, add func, notification manager, delete or remove on delete. That's move on delete. Oh my god, I need an LLM to type all this code for me. It's just too much. Look at all this boilerplate. Sorry, I'm being an asshole. We're using GObject new for this, I believe. Yep. Okay, guess they're doing it that way. Assert, finalize object. Manager. Assert, finalize object, notification. The manager doesn't take the notification, right? I don't think it does. I remember, we wrote this a long fucking time ago. I need manager. Data is owned by the caller. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're just gonna say notification equals purple notification. Oops. New generic title. Right? No, ID and then title. We don't give a shit about ID, that's fine. UN counter equals 0. We're gonna go ahead and do that, that's fine. Yeah. G signal connect manager, comma, items changed. We have a callback for this somewhere. I thought we do. What do we got? We got unread count, manager increment. We don't have items changed. G list model, star model. GC unused, GU into position. GC unused, GU into removed. G whatever. GC unused, GU added. G pointer data. Static, not static. GUint star counter equals data. Star counter equals star counter plus 1. G assert true. G purple is notification manager model. Items change callback, comma, ampersand counter. Does yep, does not. Okay, yep. So what we do is we put a count. So whenever the items change signal gets called, we put a counter on it, right? Or we increment the counter. So before, so right now we're starting at 0, right? So we're gonna say purple notification manager add manager notification, right? And then we're gonna say G assert compare uint counter equals 1, right? Then we're gonna say counter equals 0. And then we are going to say purple notification delete notification. Okay, that's a problem. The key's all fucked up. I really need to clean this. And then we're gonna say G assert compare uint counter comma is equals 1, right? So items changed. We should have gotten called because the items changed, and then we should be good. And that should be the test. And we got typos. What did, oh, I didn't do G callback. There's the test. Right? It did what it's supposed to do. We can verify that with a couple things here. Right, so we can say when it's first added, we should have gotten called twice for items changed, but we'll see that it failed. And 1 equals 2, that failed, right? And then, yeah, so put that here. Again, we can verify that this one's here. And we're good to go. So, yep, there we go. Now we should probably put this in the add documentation. So notification manager.h. Manager will listen for signal at notification : delete, and when fired, will remove at notification from at manager as if method at manager dot remove was called. There we go, making things easier for everybody. Command failed. Is it just :delete? No, that's property. It's deleted. My bad. It's almost as if tense matters. Spelling. How's it going, Fallen? Welcome, welcome. That was okay? Yeah. No. Ninja Turtle. Let's make sure we don't have any other side effects from this. We shouldn't. And we'll double check around that test under Valgrind, which should be fine. Yeah, so whenever we change a unit test, we're under the Valgrind, didn't lose any memory. Possibly lost, still reachable, whatever, and we're looking for no errors. But this is, yeah, the G-test tab, whatever, sub-process thing, which we might be able to work around these, but I haven't looked at it yet. And we need to. It's okay. G-branch, where are we on? We're on good. G-branch notification, manager, auto reboot. Update purple dot notification manager to remove notifications when they're deleted. Yeah, it's fine. I'll have to closed, bugs closed. $17,966. So I will say, while it's a little tedious to use the issue tracker properly, we're definitely staying focused, right? Like, I'm not hunting around looking for shit to do all the time. It's like, okay, what do we have for open issues? All right, go, right? And sometimes we'll quickly add an issue because it's like, oh yeah, we should do this. Yeah, there's nothing to this, right? It's easy peasy. Will removed, damn it. Manager will listen to, it should be 2, and when emitted, will remove notification as if that was called. That reads better. Oh, I should compile, make sure I didn't mess anything up. I don't think I did, but you never know. Or we can start this as the thing is updating, and we continue our review. Okay. We could maybe have this check, but remove is going to send the warning, right? So that'll help people determine if it got double freed or not, or double removed or not. Like, you don't need to call that when you call delete, right? It's that simple. So we'll see that right now for the close buttons, but that's okay. Yep, that's it. Woohoo! Turtle's passed, everything's good. No new dock warning, sweet. Oh, it's ready. 35, 16. Close, open, force. Oh, I just thought of something random. We were talking about tooling before earlier, right? And how I was saying it seems like some people get lost on their tools and spend more time configuring their tools and getting stuff done, which is fine. You can totally do that, right? But I was discussing something with somebody. I'm not going to share their name because it's not important. It's not prudent to the story. But I blew their mind when I was like, you know, you can try this idea without writing any code. And they were like, what? like you're trying to prove a concept here, right? Like, just do it by hand. And then, you know, if you're like, okay, I think that there might be something here, then go write the code, right? Rather than like, oh, I'm going to build all this code for this thing that I don't know if it's going to work right. It's like, you can, but also don't be afraid to try it without writing any code. I guess programmers, we want to fix everything with code, but you don't always need to fix things with code. Like, sometimes you can just like make minimal changes and do like the whole shit you see me doing with the issue tracker, right? I'm doing a bunch of stuff by hand because I don't want to figure out how to write an extension to do it. So it's just like, yeah, like it's fine, right? It cost me 10 seconds each bug. Oh no. Like, not the end of the world. Oh no. No. Yep. Okay. Solve a Rubik's Cube. All right, which one are we doing? We gotta do, turn this on. Oh, turned off all the cameras. Overhead cam, blank. We can do the next step of the 6x6, which is super washed out right now. We can't see well. Green's not, oh, green should be fine. Or windmill cube, regular 3x3. Which one are we doing? MDS Ubuntu. That's later. Oh, I should probably flip the screens to here. 3x3? Okay. 3x3, nice and fast. Easy peasy. Although the next phase of the 6x6 is also to do the 3x3 of it. But you said 3x3 directly, and now it's scrambled. So here we are. Camera up a little bit. Wink. There you go. That's better. All right. I did that wrong, but okay, whatever. It's fine. I didn't do the optimal solution. Therefore, I am a horrible speed cuber who's not trying to be a speed cuber. Green and red. That's nope. We want to go here, here, here. Okay, pop out green, orange. Yep. That goes there. Orange, whatever. Blah. Red, blue. Okay. I got the bottom layers done. Woohoo! Put that back in place. Put some edges in place here. Orange, blue. Needs to go right here. There's orange, blue. Yay! What do we got? We got green, orange. So green, orange is here. We're gonna put it right here. Oh, there it is. Green, red's in the right place. And we're gonna use that to pop out blue, red. Which blue, red is almost in the right place. But then we have second layer. Woohoo! Look at that. Ooh, fancy. Alright, let's solve the top layer. We've got that one. Let me do this. I got a fish. We have to get the other fish, which is the final fish. See, it's a little fish. So then we solve this part. Now we got the top layer. Oh, I messed something up there. I oriented it wrong. Oh no! What I'm gonna do? It's like a typo in live coding. All right, there we go. Top layer is done, but top face is done. We have to finish the top layer. These two are right. These two are wrong. We'll swap these two. Okay, those are swapped. Now we just got to swap these edges, walk them around. We're going to put this one here, and this one here. Blink. And we're done. Woohoo! And that's the 3x3. If you're curious on how I solve my Rubik's Cubes, I wrote a tutorial. I did a presentation on it many, many years ago now. But you can find it right there. And yes, it's a PDF. PDFs are bad. I can give you the Google Docs link, but PDF's fine. Whatever. All right. Oh, right. We were coming in here. That's fine. Why were we in here? I don't remember why I came to the UI file. I got distracted by the Rubik's. By the cubes. I don't remember why I came to the UI file at all. It's just gone. That's fine. I think I was trying to do notification add contact.c, and I somehow ended up in the UI file, which is fine. Because what we wanted to do is we wanted to convert this to say, oh, that already was set up that way. What? Did we really have a warning here? We did, and we just didn't see it because of stupid warning fatigue. But that's all right. Nope. I'm in purple. Notification add contact, not Pidgin. Notification add contact. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Purple notification add contact. Start notification. We make sure that it is a notification add contact, and then we create our notification. Oh, the other thing we're going to do here was, oh yeah, on message we don't delete the thing. Okay, sure. Oh, that makes me wonder. And it makes me wonder, would it make sense to put notifications for a contact also in the conversation for a contact? And I think the answer to that is yes. But that has me now thinking, should CTCP messages show up as a notification in the contact window? So I did a poll on Mastodon like 2 weeks ago or something about where we should put CTCP requests. And lots of people said the status window. One of the options was the conversation if it exists. Otherwise, the status window. Um, but now I'm wondering if it would make sense to just have a notification section at like the top of the contact window, or the DM window with the contact, like a mini notification list, right? Actually, it doesn't even have to be a mini notification list. It could just be the notification list with it filtered. That is a fucking real interesting idea. Huh. Consider showing. Well, consider showing contact notifications in DMs with contact, or in DM with contact. Might be interesting to show notifications from a contact in their DM window. We don't currently have a way to filter this, but we could add a contact property to purple notification, which could help. And then Pidgin.notification, or that, and then if we expose a filter for Pidgin notification list, we could just use that as part of the info pane, maybe? Yeah. This is not large. We'll say it's large. Who gives a shit? This is more of a feature. Yeah, this is a feature. This is. This doesn't have a subsystem because it's more of a thought. I'm not going to put a version on either because it's consider showing. Anybody have any thoughts about that? Like, this seems like it could be interesting, right? Think like file transfers, other stuff like that just pops up in the DM window. That's the idea. This could include add contact requests, file transfers, authorization requests, etc. Yeah, I really like that idea. I don't know if the notification widget itself, the notification list thing, would make perfect sense for it, but it might be okay. Yeah. All right. Like that way, you know, you just get like a little filtered list for the DM and everything. It just makes stuff easier. No. All right, what do we do? Oh shit. Okay. So as I mentioned at the start of the stream, I have to go and do a Kubernetes update at about midnight my time. And if you see what time it is, you will see that it is 10 to midnight. So it's a work thing and it's going to take a while. So I can't do that on stream. Nor am I trying to mix work with streaming and that kind of stuff. Because that kind of sucks. Wow, I'm in it early. I have many choices of who to raid. Can't tell if they're leaving or not though. They might be leaving. Oh no, he's just using the hand signal. Maybe. That's actually, I thought that was somebody else, but that's okay. We can still go there. Yeah, let's go there. All right, we're gonna go to try catch TV. They are, I don't know, glass camp, whatever that is. I don't know. But so thank you everybody for coming by tonight. I may be on this weekend. We'll see. I got a lot of stuff to do for I Am Freedom and stuff. So we'll see. Plus, got to do a bunch of stuff around the house and neighborhood and stuff. So, neighborhood? Whatever. Around the house and the yard. But anyway, so if you don't want to join the raid, you can go ahead and hit cancel above the chat. Always, there's nothing else you need to do. I guess we're raiding real quick. I hope not. We'll see. It's not going automatically, is it? No, okay. Okay, now it's ready. Okay, good. Alright, so anyways, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Hit the bell if you want. Otherwise, you can find links to all my social media right over here. I do post on my Mastodon when I'm going to go live, and the bot's not... There it is. So you can find me there. Or you can join us on the official and unofficial Pidgin Discord as well, right over here. Oop. So thank you everybody for coming by tonight. And sorry again for the short stream, but we'll try to get on in the weekend. We'll see what happens. But anyways, have a good one. Until next time. Adios.